Hey guys, I welcome you all again to Design Run World channel where you will be updated about UI UX world and learn and grow in this field as a designer. I post videos every week for you all so that you can grow and practice all these designs so that you will learn about design tools and the features you go through in your everyday mobile and web applications. So I am hoping that you follow me, and after watching all the videos you do go and practice on your own too. So if you have any suggestions, recommendations and feedback, if you are not liking my videos, I would love to hear your feedback. So don't hesitate to go down in the comment section and tell me why you didn't like the video. And if you like the videos, then do share and subscribe to my channel. This will enable me and motivate me to come up with more interesting and cool videos in the future for you all. So starting with today's video, let's see what we will work through today. As you can see, today we will work on this ticket application with this sliding animation, etc. So let's get started working on this design right after the music. So here we have our blank canvas again, and since was the mobile application, so I'm gonna choose any mobile frame. We can choose any. I would go with iPhone 13 Pro. So starting with the background, since it is blue, so my rectangle, okay. Color is blue, I guess. I know this shade. Yep, it is it. Now, as you can see, there is this fading design coming up. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the background first. We can put background anytime. So I'm just now putting the background. I'm going to this plugin known as Unsplash, which provides me cool photos and background pictures I want. So I'll just type here tickets, and there we have all. I'll just choose for all the portraits. Okay, there we have, and we have a background. Also, we want it a little blur. We want this below this. So we will just work out on this now. We can work out like this also, and if you want we can work out other way too. So this is fine, and now the layer blur. This will be around 100, I would say. Yeah. So yeah, this will work. Now coming up the main design. So for that, this blur design, I'm gonna copy this rectangle using Ctrl C Ctrl V and drag it somewhat down, and then using layer blur on this one. You can see, is it too much? Or let's see, I'm just expanding it, and there we have our blurry effect, as you can see. Now I will just lock them because they are the backgrounds. Now they won't bother me. So starting with the header, it is ticketed. Okay, So I'll just press T on my keyboard and start typing. Ticket it. I know that font. It was Soviet brush. There we go. And I will increase the font size to 40. Yep. So we have there. So this is just a single feature, I'm gonna put a back button on this using again my plugin. I can make this on my own too, but using plugin would be a faster way. So I'll just put an arrow and there we go. I will put this in frame. Okay, there we have. So this is print your ticket. Another text. Print your ticket. I'll set some other font. Okay, this is fine. This is the same one in that design you saw earlier. Okay, so I'm gonna work out on the first. Okay, there will be a ticket number which the user will enter on their own. So we will just add that here. I will edit this ticket. And for superscript, I'm gonna use from here. Remember, this superscript feature only allows you to write numbers in the superscript and you can't write letters in the superscript. So always keep that in mind. We have there, and I will just shift it a bit and add a rectangle as a box to edit. I'll give this box radius of 5. I'll align it. Okay. And I will just give a little darker shade. Okay. And for a reference, we will just I'll just increase the size 25 or 30. Okay, I'll align these two. I'll actually group them. First I'll align them. Now I'll group them. So we have our header ready, and I'll also center them. Yep. So after this, I'll have to add the print command button. So again, I will choose rectangle, not very big, radius of 5 or 10 would be nice. I'll add stroke to it and remove the fill. As you can see, again, I will add text, print. I will reduce its size to 20 and align them both. Yep. I can shift it somewhat. Yeah, there we have. And now I will give it a shadow which will give it a button look. So there I am going drop shadow and 4x4. So we have our top ready, as you can see. Now we will just put a slider. For this I will select rectangle first, from where the ticket will slide out. So one rectangle, and I will give it 10. Yeah, we'll keep the borders round only. I will choose its complexion a bit darker. I'll just copy it using Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and now I'm pressing using Control and Alt plus my left click, I'm reducing its size. Again using Alt, I'm aligning it. So now it is in the center, and I am going to give it a darker shade. I should decrease it more, okay, and increase it from here. Alt plus this. Always when you work, do memorize shortcuts because it really helps a lot. It really fastens your work. So we have this already. Now we will make the ticket. Now we will come up with the ticket. So for the ticket, I will have to choose multiple rectangles. First, I will just group them and lock them. Locking is really nice feature as it will help you to just work more effectively. If I won't lock them, then they'll be just selected when even I don't want, and which will consume more time. After locking it, like it is just don't exist, so you can't click it. So yeah, there is my first rectangle. Okay, I will just start from the bottom. So if we consider this, there are a couple of rectangles. I'll just align this with this black outlet of the ticket, and I will just shift it and align it along with it. I'll just give a 5, no, 2. 2 would be cool. So yeah. Also, I have just copied it again, and first I will give it white background, and now this a little dark and blurry. Well, let's see. No. Doing this blurry will give us a 3D effect of a curved ticket coming out of this slot. As you can see, there is a nice shade given. So this is what we have done here. We can also yeah, this is fine. So we have this first rectangle ready. Now coming up to the second one, I'll just copy the bigger one and paste it over it and then drag it down. To give the corner radius to any shape, you can, rather than going over here and manually entering, you can just zoom it enough and you will see these dots. You can just drag them and the radius will be applied on its own, as you can see. So there are radius to all the corners. So this is a first one. I will just shorten it a bit because yeah. So up, and yeah, it is aligned with that rectangle. And the third rectangle, the green one, I'll just copy it, paste it, and it is aligned. I'll just keep it little enough. I'll just give it a green color. Yeah. Now also, as you can see, there is a curve at below of the ticket which we will add in this rectangle. So just double tap on the rectangle and you will see these lines of the rectangle which I just deleted. Now we will add manually that curve using a pen tool. I'll just start from here and this and this. Using curve, I'll just curve this line. I can curve as much as I want. Okay. And we can actually shift it also if we want in the center. Let's see if no. So I'll just drag them. Which one is this? Yeah. So rectangle is ready and I'll just give it a fill. Because we removed that line, so fill was gone. So I will give this fill again. So yeah, here we have our rectangle. And now we will just write text on them, as you can see. So I'll just copy this exactly and paste. Remember to bring it on top. Ticket number. We have to keep it a little smaller, around 15 would be fine. Yeah, 15 would be fine. Now I'll just copy it and edit it. I have to increase the size to 50, let's say. We'll see if that is a big or small later. So other two things are date and time. Date and time this ticket was issued. So I'll just copy it, paste it, date. Date would be, you can put anything, 0607 0607 2021. Now we will just reduce its size to 10 or even smaller, 8 or even smaller, 5, no, 7. Actually, I should reduce the size of this. Ticket number. Nine. And I'll just reduce its color because this is not very relevant, so I'll just keep it a little light. And I will just copy it using my Alt key and paste for time. Time can be in like what, let's keep it in 24-hour format, 16:05. Yeah. Now we can increase its size to give yep, our first card is ready. And we can reduce the size of this rectangle because it is not really now necessary. We can shift them up along with it. So for the next cards, I'll just zoom, not zoom. Okay, it's from to number of persons and validity for this ticket. Okay. So I'll just copy it again from, I'll copy this one too. So I'll copy this one for the from location. Let's keep it the same as in this. It is just an imaginary name. I don't even know whether a station like this anywhere in the world exists or not. And this one would be spring. We can just keep it smaller, around 10. Yeah. Now since to and fro locations are important, so we will lighten them and keep them dark. 2. Yeah. And we have to add an arrow again. We can add that from here. I'll just, to keep it absolutely straight in one direction, you can just keep your shift key pressed. I am keeping that pressed, else if I will leave this, you will see it is free to move. If I will press shift key, it will freeze in one single straight line. I'll reduce its size and center it and lighten it. Yeah, this is done. So next one is from to number of persons. For number of person, we can actually so same with this. It is done. I'll align it. Okay, it is not aligned. It is, yeah. So for number of people, I will use the user icon. I'll search it user. Yeah, there you have. I'll reduce its size and align it. Number of people would be 3, we can say. I would make it 20. Yep. And the validity. I'll just validity would be given in time, how much hour of this ticket is valid from one station to the destination station. So we can just write 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay, second card is ready too. And we can see in the background there is the logo of this brand. So I can just copy this one Using Alt, bring it to the top. Not that top, we can just put it below. Yeah. And we can just lighten a bit so that it will be in the background. We can just reduce its size. I'll just press K to resize it. Yeah. And we are on the last. On this, we can download our ticket. So for this one, I will just take this font again. Take your ticket. I'll just increase its size to 15. Let's see. That's fine. We can just keep it bold and also white. Remember I told you about color psychology in the last video? That is important. And I'll need arrow again. So I'll just copy this arrow using Alt and paste it. Remember to take it on the top. And I'll just rotate it. Using Shift key, I'm rotating it and align with it. I'll just make it white too. Yep. We are almost done with the design, and the last thing is a happy note in the end for the passenger. We can just and we have our complete design ready. Now I will just group them individually because that is important to group them. It will just make the work easy actually. So I'll just keep pressing my shift and this one rectangle. Group. This item is grouped. So I will do this. Group and the last one. Oops. Group. Now I'll take these two group and will make a separate group. So now they're aligned, and remember we have to give appropriate shadows to the groups because shadows are important. So I'll just give this actually 5, 5 and 5. We can just keep it a little darker. I'll add another one on the left side. Yeah, and for these it will be a little lighter. Five, 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 and this will be around 15. Same, -5, 5, 5, and 15. So there we have our shadows also. And now I will take these three groups. Oh, this, okay. I will take these three groups and make them one frame. Y frame, you will see that frame selection, and we will just do the clip content. Now I'll just, before doing anything, I'll copy it and paste it here. So now we are almost on the end. For the first slide, we will just enter here, and I have, remember, like, see carefully, I have selected these two groups individually rather than entire frame, and I have, like, I will show you later. Yeah. Oh, we can just, yeah, this is enough. Okay. For this, I'm gonna move it out a bit. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to add the last message, so I'll quickly do this. Feather icons, I'll take the check mark, I'll add it in. This is one, I have to add it in. Center and above. Five, and color would be a little lighter, and I will add the text. I have to take it out. Center. I'll just make it a little bold, and color would be as same as this, 7A, 7A, 7A. I'll group them, and I will put it below this frame. I'll copy it and paste it right here. Again below frame. So yes, we are almost done. And for the next one, I'll just copy it again, and I'll just, from this I will select this group and I will just rotate it or move it, actually not rotate it. So we are done with the design and now comes the prototyping part. So first, we don't need this one here. So first I'll go to prototype tab, this smart animate on tab. Okay, smart animate, we don't need this anymore. Okay, and then we'll just click on this circle and again smart animate. So we are ready with the design after prototyping. Let's see how it goes. As you can see, this worked and cool. So we are done with the design again, and as you can see, it is working perfectly fine. And there we have a design. I hope you liked today's videos, and if you liked it, please share and comment. Also, do subscribe my channel because this will enable me and motivate me to come up with the interesting stuff for you all again and again and more frequent. So I hope you will practice this design again, and if you will face any problem, just go down in the comment section, let me know, or reach out on my Instagram handle. I will definitely help you out whenever anyone needs any help. So ciao, bye bye, and keep designing.